What's good, everybody? Skinny. I'm back. It's been a while. Came up from the marathon trenches. I've been hooked. 150 hours. I've been hooked. That and raising a baby, of course, and just life. You know, it's rough out there. It's rough out there, but we got good news. We got good news, and we got some worrying news. We'll get into that. We'll start with the good news, and it's all about marathon, by the way. It's all about marathon. We'll start with the good news. Season two of Marathon is coming June 2nd, and me, I can't wait. I cannot wait. Not wait, but they even got a update dropping next Tuesday, and it's a hot one. It's a hot one, and it's gonna get us into season two beautifully. And they're starting with guaranteed map events and keys. Locked room keys are guaranteed to drop from wardens for the remainder of the season. On top of that, map events like Intercept, Lockdown, Warden Spawns, Convoy, and Anomaly will now be guaranteed on each run. So I've never done a lockdown. I've been wanting to do a lockdown, but every time I take in an antivirus pack, no lockdown. When I don't have an antivirus pack, you bet your ass there's a lockdown. So I'm very happy they're doing that. And people get their codexes done, get the gear. Keys. You can actually farm getting the Vault 6 keys, the prestige keys, the gold keys. I've never seen a gold key. Honestly, I've never seen a gold key. I've gotten purple keys. And on top of that, they're increasing the UESC presence through all the maps. It's pretty cool. I like it. Changing up the POIs. I feel like this could have happened a little bit earlier in the season. I hope they make it more like a kind of on a rotation. Like it could be like every 6 weeks through a season. The spawns get changed up, or there's like a new modifier on each map. I think that would be better because right now the only modifier that's out there is outposts. One for outposts, and I like to see more out. We're getting Night March next year, next season, so that should be fun. On top of the other experimental modes that we'll talk about later in the video. And another thing they're doing is ranked on Cryo Archive. So with that, it's going to be Cryo Archive one weekend, ranked the next weekend, or ranked during the week, and then Cryo Archive during the next weekend after that. So you get 10 days straight of Cryo Archive. So it'll be a good time to do the vaults and start getting the gear to start doing ranked. So yeah, it'll be a good period. See how that runs. Because people just be getting, the loot will be crazy. The loot will be crazy. So everybody's going to be bringing their best stuff into everything because it's ranked. Not only is it ranked, but it's also Cryo Archive. So yeah, it's gonna get nuts. But I think this might be the best part of the entire article, and that's that key templates are being changed. They're changing them to where that you need a matter fixative. Yeah, you need a matter fixative to fix your key template, instead of just sitting on the edge of the map or just sitting somewhere and waiting for exfil and just getting the hell out of there. So I like that. I like that change because you never really found that much compromised stuff unless you downed a rook or something, and then you needed a matter fixative up in Pinwheel or something. But that was like the only time that you could consistently find matter fixative. So that'll be good. And they'll be lootable. So that'll be fun. You can find some off of bodies. And then the rest of this is just the gear that you get for each rank of ranked, I guess. I should have played because I kind of want this skin now. I should have played, but it's never too late, hopefully. But I heard there's a lot of cheaters, so I might just skip it. They go on to what is going to be reset for the season reset, and that is runner level, ranked level, faction level, and upgrades, credits, and other currencies except Lux and Silk. All items in your inventory and vault. Purchases unlocked by schemas, messages, rewards, and returned items to your mailbox. Priority contracts, exception for the first contract for each faction. Gear granting seasonal codex entries for runner level and ranked. So pretty much the only thing you'll keep is your cosmetics, your codexes, your faction unlocks. So yeah, they mean like the faction is actually unlocked, not your progression. Yeah, that's what they mean. Initial priority contracts. Completion status of the first contract for each faction is retained. Lux and Silk balances, reward past progress, and Cryo Archive subroutine progress. I was worried about that, but I figured if they wanted you to do that every season, that would be insane. Now I guess you get a little bonus for your hard work this season. You'll be able to claim your sponsor kits in the codex based on your final runner level this season. Runner level 10, enhanced. Level 25, enhanced. Level 50, deluxe. Level 75, superior. These rewards are additive, so if you get to level 75, you'll be able to claim all 4 sponsor kits, only thanks for your efforts. And this right here is our first look at Night March.
Yeah.
Night March. Still, you just won't be able to see shit in the dark, so can't see shit during the day. Definitely won't be able to see shit during the dark. And then on top of that, they came out with this and launch learnings and what's next with the first season of Marathon is TLDR. There's a lot of words ahead, but this is a gist of it. With the first season of Marathon, we created a strong core community. We're embarking on a multi-season journey built around growing from the seed of this strong community. We're looking to solve some growing pains, making the game less grindy, more rewarding. I'm on board with that. Making improvements to things like UI, user experience, matchmaking, in-game meta, playing as solos, duos, etc. Smoothing out onboarding. I'm on board with all that. No pun intended. We're also going to build out more of the core game, adding new fun and mind-bending content, new and updated zones, runner shells, new combatants, weapons, loot, and more. The building systems to make progressing more interesting. We want to build more survival experiences for different moods. Like if you want a full sweat or lean back and chill, exploring more pure PvP, PvE, and PV light experiences. That's where it starts getting a little worrisome. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's where it starts getting a little worrisome. Continue. Sorry, I take care of some dad things. But where are we at? We're gonna continue experimenting with experimental cues to learn more about these experiences. That's hilarious. Duos is coming back at season 2. That's good. PvE, PvP. Max vault size is increasing, and faction progression rates are going up, so that's good. This is Destiny 1 all over again. I remember the light level and how hard that was to get to light level 30. We'll talk more about season 2 content like Night March and the new cradle progression system, and the runner shell sentinel, which they said is defensive. It's a defensive shell, so might be just a straight up Titan with a built-in bubble shield and a trophy system. That might be the thing. The week of May 25th. So what is that? 2 weeks from now? 2 weeks from now we should be hearing something. So that's a week before reset. We're gonna be hearing stuff. That's good. Don't have to wait too long. And they talk about everything. I don't even really want to talk about the rest of this shit. Let's get to the PvP. No, not that. The PvE. More options to chill and new survival experiences. The second theme is about how we want to evolve Marathon as a whole to be an experience where you can find more novel ways to play when you're stressed out from the nail-biting run and just need to cool off or have fun without the stress. Options where you can go full sweat or lean back and chill. This means new ways to play that accommodate different friend groups, moods, and time availability to allow you to experience the thrilling survival of Tau Ceti in the ways that fits your needs. In Season 2, we will be experimenting with 2 modes, one at the beginning of the season and one towards the middle latter half of the season. The experimental mode at the beginning of the season will focus more on PvE, but with a light touch of PvP. The second experimental mode will be PvE only mode that focuses on crews being tasked with completing objectives together and making some progress across matches. We'll continue to run experimental queues beyond these 2 offerings for Season 2 and beyond, testing the waters around other mechanics, such as perhaps a more purely PvP focused mode, with the potential for these to become part of the core game loop or permanent ways to play. Big things coming on the line, so with all this talk in the future, let's wrap up with one reflection: this year-long journey we're going to take together. Alright, that's just where I'm gonna stop. Alright, they have Season 3, they have update to Perimeter alongside a new runner shell and more stuff. Season 4, we're focusing on building more depths into the existing extraction loop. Season 5, we're bringing the whole ecosystem of PvE play together and evolving our weird sci-fi world in new ways. Thank you guys for being transparent, first of all. Thank you. But let's get into this PvP, PvE. So my biggest problem with it is, I don't even know where to start. I guess it'll be the balance, trying to balance the loot, the reward to the difficulty of how hard it would be. Like, you can't have it be raid difficult, because then you're giving out golds and purples. You can't have the loot be too bad and it be so hard and you're getting blues and purples. Scratch that. It shouldn't be, because if they make it so hard, you'll be getting golds and purples. But then they can make it so hard, but the rewards are bad, like you're getting greens and blues. And it's just a tough thing to balance, and that's going to take time away from, well, I guess they already have it planned out, so it's not going to take time away from it. But yeah, I just see a lot of problems come with it. Like, if it's just an experimental mode and it's only there for 1 week every 4 weeks, does that mean that the players that only want to play PvE are only going to be there for 1 week out of the 4 weeks? So, and then the player count is down and queue times are completely different. How are you going to get the PvE players to convert over to the extraction shooter part of it, and vice versa? How are you going to get the extraction players to play the PvE? Because you have to make the loot good enough to make the want the PvE players to do it, but you can't make the loot better than the PvE type of modes, because that's way more difficult than playing against computers. No matter how hard the computers are going to be, no matter how hard the mechanics are, it's just going to be, there's no comparison at all. So it's like, why are we introducing that after we've already been established. I could see if this was at the beginning of development and now they're putting it in. No, now we're trying to turn a cheeseburger into spaghetti, trying to make something that it's not, and it's not going to be good spaghetti. That's what I'm worried about. It's not going to be as good as it should be if it would have been thought of from the jump. So it's like, is it worth making a half-baked thing that the people that you're trying to attract don't even like because it's not fully fleshed out? Or do you just try and feed your core audience and make those modes more casual friendly? I feel like that's the route to go instead of trying to attract a whole nother group by changing the game. And it's like, yeah, it's like adding on it's like adding on Broken Wing. It's crazy. It's crazy. I hope it works out. I want the game to survive. I want the game to be as good as it can be, but I don't think that this is it. I think you could put a battle royale mode. The sponsored kits were good. The sponsor mode was good. That evened the playing field. You could do where games are just crazy, whereas hella teams, or you literally come in with nothing but a knife. Or what else could you do? You can do one where you have to extract like the anomalous material, and the people on the map can tell, and that will be, and you can like drop it somewhere and trick people and say you're over there and get them to walk into a trap. I feel like that would be a better way of doing that than making a straight up PvE mode. But I guess Apex has tried it and it failed. They tried to do a PvE mode, and it just the bones that they had couldn't be turned into a PvE mode, worthwhile PvE mode. Overwatch has tried it. They had to scrap it. It's just, you can't turn a game into something that it's not. And I hope they don't put all their eggs in that basket and leave the extraction stuff behind, because they're trying to focus on getting more players to spend more money. I feel like with the core team that you have, you've already sold the games. You've already sold a decent amount of games. All you have to do is hone in the gameplay loop, hone in the progression, make that more casual friendly, and then give the VIP something crazy, just so you can give the hardcore players something even more to strive for. I don't know, but I don't think that PvE is the way. You could do one where there's less teams. I guess you could do one where there's less teams. You could do the PvP light modes where there's like, I don't even know. You have to priority contract. If you have a priority contract, you're in this matchmaking. What, Phoebe? Yeah, if you want to do priority contracts, you do this matchmaking and do like one rotation a week and make it like you do like what is it, lone wolf? Like they had the lone wolf matchmaking in Destiny where everybody was solos, so you would never go against the full team. But you could do something like that in here, even if that is splitting up the player base, because I know some people do like to fill, and there's a lot of twos, but if you had duos, you could do that. And yeah, it's just like there's a lot of other things that you could brainstorm other than that, bending the knee and adding a PvE mode. But if that's what's going to keep the game alive, that's what keeps the game alive, and that's all we want. So that's all I got to say. So Skinny out. Just got done editing this video. Decided to keep the rest of this game in because it gets kind of crazy. And if you don't know, I really, really, really hate rooks, and this added a little bit of flavor on it I hate. So stick around. Appreciate you. Go ahead. You could like, comment. We have a discussion in the comments about where we would like to see Marathon go, the positives, the negatives. Let's just have a conversation. That's what we're here for. Either way, Skinny out. Watch out for the claymore.
Move out, move out.
Yeah, I see it. I can't tell.
Yeah, they opened it. They definitely opened it.
They did?
Fuck. Here he is. Oh, Edge, why the fuck?
Alright, sorry.
Nigga, say something.
He's in there weak.
Watch out, there's two of them. Watch out, watch out, watch out.
Knocked one on the right. Or on the left, on the left. I'm charging on my attack to send into that room.
Okay. They're in the back, they're in the back.
You got... Did you get the
Nah.
finish?
Down one. Alright, finish the one.
Good finish.
He's running.
3, 2. Why not? There's 2. Got both.
Good shit.
Fuck on my game, bro.
Another one behind us.
Heal, heal, heal. Give me 2.
Hung around right.
Oh, yep. My side, my side, my side, my side, my side. My
I'm
side,
going
my side,
behind.
my side.
Fuck.
Nigga.
I have my fucking...
Inch finish, inch finish.
Wait.
Was it a rook?
We gotta go.
Fuck yeah, we gotta go.
Yeah, it was a wreck. It keeps making me pick shit up. Get out of the loop, get out of the loop, get out of the loop.
Go in the room, go in the room, go in the
I couldn't
room.
pick you up, it was making me pick stuff up. And then we rushed to destroy you.
Yeah.
Because I have the key for that. Or we could take final. Doesn't matter to me. But I think we can make it.
Here, somebody take that. Here, take that, take that. Lonray. Fucking take this purple chest piece.
Implant here.
Wait.
Right. And then
Yeah,
we're
we gotta
gonna-
go. Yeah.
This'll be fun.
I can go start it.
Yeah, do that.
Start. Thank you.
Good fucking run.
fucking
God
run,
damn,
y'all.
that was a good fucking run. Oh shit.
We're showing out for the stream,
Oh
low-key.
shit.
Who we moving like? How many kills we
Bro,
got?
I think I got like... It's probably gonna say I got a lot more than I have. I got like 4. Bro, we out here fucking
We
cooking.
walked
man.
it down. We walked it down.
Bro, how many
Yeah,
rooks
we
was
got
that?
down.
5
Yeah,
rooks?
walked it
4
down.
rooks? 5 rooks?
4, I think.
Wow, that's ridiculous.
Cause
Didn't get to loot none of them niggas.
I rounded that corner, and I beamed 2 of them.
Good shit.
Them niggas lasted like 3 seconds. That was insane. I'm gonna have to clip that.
Oh shit.
We fucking beat the Rook Brigade.
They tried to send all of them at us. Oh my goodness. I almost fucking won too. That's
No.
fucking crazy.
The
took
one
2
that
of them,
waited. The last Rook that waited until all died and then
Facts.
came in.
I was just watching them go down.
And that tourist
Oh
died. I
yeah,
know
we got
their
the fuck up out of there. 6
room was
kills.
open.
I'll say 4 because I know I finished 2.